Hey, hello everybody, this is of course Nick back again one more time. Hi there, how's it going? Still using my mobile phone camera because basically, I've got it, it's got a battery in it, and everything's working out according to plan, and I still have been lazy, whoops, there we go, and haven't got the battery in my cheap shitty little flip camera, which was the one that provides the best audio quality. So you're gonna have to put up with the fact that this sounds a bit like me talking through a fish tank and it's going a bit bobbly and slightly mental, but that's beside the point. I've been having a few comments recently, and this is another one of those, oh my god, Nick's going to comment on the comments he's been receiving kind of video. Yes, but I'm not going to go into them one by one. Let's just try and recap as to who I am and what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put some kind of liberalization into the New Age world somehow, because a lot of it was previously kind of like, instead of thinking better about the ideas that were already in the world and trying to get more clarity about that, let's just create or sell a competing religion. Now, some of the channels within the New Age market here on YouTube are really popular because they're selling a particular religious point of view. So maybe there'll be people who are viewing that channel who are having their own values or beliefs being confirmed or reconfirmed somehow as a direct result of those particular channels. Okay? Maybe that does them some good, maybe it doesn't do them some good, but the fact of the matter is it's still a question of, yes, we're going to create a new religion or a new denomination, and that's going to solve the world's problems because we're not like them over there because somebody else has written down a code of conduct that we personally see fit to believe in. However, do we actually follow it? Basically, we probably don't, or indeed, even if we think we do, there's probably other people who self-identify with the same title who do actually disagree with that point of view and don't actually do things the way they should in accordance with the same morality kind of thing. Which basically means that you can't cure the problems in society through creating a new religion. You can't do it. What you can do is you can help people to think better about the ideas which are already present in society. And the societies in question are these New Age, modern day religion type things, because that's essentially what I'm talking about. And I'm of the opinion that this is quite serious, and those who are within the social and economic demographic or ideological and political demographic or spiritual demographic which covers the New Age movement is getting out of control. That's mainly what I'm about. Okay? That's why I can point to those people who are very proud of the articles of faith within the canon of their religion, which says that magic is the art and science of changing conformity with the will, and then tries to explain that in terms of essentially, their ritual magic and prattling around with their wands in their circles. Which is not what Aleister Crowley was talking about. Someone actually has to point that out and translate and communicate his plain English to people who should be able to read it. Okay? You doing your own bit of religious weirdo stuff within your little circle, prattling around with your wands and your candles and your incense, funnily enough, that is not a science. Okay, remember Aleister Crowley had two definitions for the word. Number one was taking being and doing, namely living and seeing that in an artistic and scientific way. Just regular ordinary life involving looking after your diet and your nutrition, taking the right quantity of exercise, getting the right quantity of education or quality of education. Okay, making chloride of gold if that's what you wanted to do. That's life. That's ordinary life. And you just use that word magic to try and express being artistic and scientific about that, which is an ideological point of view and therefore has to be thrown out the window if what you're trying to do is come closer to the truth about anything of apparently or allegedly supernatural phenomena or type or nature. Okay? Throw it away. If you want to be artistic and scientific about life, do it. But you can shut the fuck up as well, okay? Secondly, he spoke about the magic of tradition, which was all of the candles and incense and prattling around with your wand and your candles in a circle, okay? And meditation and all the rest of that. And he used a lot of ideas that came out of Eastern religions. Okay? And this is where there's that connection with the Wiccan faith, which has taken a lot of inspiration from faith structures from overseas, thanks to its reintroduction and making it chic for people who like the five-pointed star symbol. Okay, that's how Eastern ideas ended up within Wicca. That's what I think anyway. It's my opinion. But I think it will make sense. But if you want to find a way of coming closer to the truth, you would have to try and apply scientific and artistic thinking to what you do. This is why this idea, which I've been trying to introduce, which I've called transdeism, because it's a name that was created by Larry Copling way back in the year 2000, at least I think it was that year, as the most important subject for this particular culture. So you can carry on being a Wiccan or a Christian spiritualist or a satanic Wiccan pagan, whatever the fuck you want to be. I don't care. But start thinking more, okay? And accepting that what you're doing religiously is the unempirical, not under the classification of a natural science. Okay? And therefore, it is personal and experiential. And just try and get that clear inside your head. And yes, that covers everything else even that I've been doing on this channel, including play around with meditation, Ouija boards, and everything else. Because it gives you some strange experiences. Now, the strange experience can only scientifically prove you can have the strange experience. Everything else from that is extrapolation, possibly too far. Sometimes presuppositional thinking can be good as a tool to try and analyze what you're experiencing. But when you're thinking presuppositionally or you're thinking hypothetically, it doesn't mean to say that the conclusions that you're drawing are necessarily the facts. And this is something that everybody who is even remotely associated with these movements has to not only remember, but to incorporate into their thinking. And yes, it winds me up that there is this massive culture of millions of people worldwide, within Britain, the USA, Australia, New Zealand, France, Germany, Spain, Italy, every country, Russia, Germany, Holland, fucking everywhere in the world, who can't quite get this. Okay? And you need to start thinking about it.